The investigation in the Ankita Bhandari murder case is a completely botched one. Evidence has been consistently and in a well thought out manner been destroyed by the police itself, by the BJP, which is the ruling party of Uttarakhand. Weber Pratap, who was the original Patwari, who has been accused by former employees of having a room at the resort and working for and in connivance with Pulkit Arya, was not the one who was initially suspended. It was the person who was present as a retainer simply in the matter, who was suspended, and his name was Vivek. However, Weber Pratap has also been suspended after huge noise was made about this. Now, what is happening consistently is that the DGP is making statements that the culprit, the murderer Pulkit Arya, has said that the girl was murdered at the canal and thrown into the river, into the canal after that. But he is relying on the statement of the murderer himself. He is saying that the scene of crime is near the canal. How can he say that? Is it not possible that the scene of crime could also be the resort? Maybe the girl was killed at the resort. Even if that were not so, there must be so much of evidence, and there could be so much of forensic evidence which could be collected. Eyewitnesses who have seen the dead body have said that the girl's teeth were broken and there were marks on her body. The post-mortem report also says that some blunt weapon was used to hit her. So is it possible that she was hit at the canal, or she could have been hit at the resort itself? There were 4 other people who are also coming into the picture. They came in a black Verna and were told by the employees that Pulkit had left for Rishikesh, and then they went after him because they were probably hand in glove with Pulkit. What does this show? That these 4 people have not been arrested. Now, if you look at pictures of Vinod Arya, the father of Pulkit Arya, they're all over the place, and he's very clearly a person of great resource. He has pictures with the DGP, with the chief minister, with cabinet ministers, and so many other important leaders of the present ruling dispensation of Uttarakhand and also of Uttar Pradesh, where he was the co-in charge of the OBC cell for the 2022 election. Should he not be arrested? I also say this because this fellow, Vinod Arya, had gone to the police station after this case was registered, but he did not take Pulkit Arya. Later on, he comes up with a statement that Pulkit Arya was not staying with him. However, if he was not staying with him, this fellow would not have gone to the police station. Now, should he not be arrested, considering that he can tamper with the evidence? The brother of Pulkit Arya and Vinod Arya have both been seen with guns and rifles in their hands. Whether they were at a camp or whatever, this means that they have weapons with them. So their weapon licenses should be cancelled and they should be taken into custody for further questioning. The wife of Pulkit Arya has been in question now after latest witnesses who are former employees and who were also being meted out the same kind of treatment as Ankita. This couple specifically from Meerut, they have mentioned the wife of Pulkit Arya who took this particular lady to a house to work. Should Pulkit Arya's wife also not be taken into custody? Now the point is, why is it that this entire resort has been destroyed in this manner? Why was a bulldozer used over there? Should the MLA of BJP, Renu Bisht, from the Yamkeshwar area not be taken into custody? Because the body administration, the district magistrate, says he still does not know who ordered the bulldozing. So, and people of BJP are saying it is the chief minister who has got this bulldozing done. So all these things prove that the chief minister, as long as he stays, there cannot be fair investigation in the matter. In fact, all these people should be taken into custody. The DGP should resign or he should be removed by the government. What is the government doing by having a person who is being questioned again and again? The girl's mother was not allowed to see the body. The father was impressed upon by the policemen surrounding him and was also taken before the crowds to agree to the cremation of his daughter. This proves that the administration had failed and they could not convince the people over there. In addition to that, there is an RSS person by the name of Vipin Kanwal who has been making extremely derogatory posts on Facebook. Now, should that person also not be taken into custody? The local journalists Ashutosh Negi and Vijay Rawat, they are also in the news because Ashutosh Negi, who hails from the same village as this girl, he is being threatened on the phone. He has already received 4 threatening phone calls. Should he not get police protection? Should the police not carry out a proper investigation as to who is making all these calls? All these people need to be taken into custody. I don't think the police has done enough. They have destroyed the evidence and the police should be taken into custody. The policemen who have allowed this to happen should be taken into custody. This particular resort was built at a place where permission for a pharmacy to be constructed had been given. So this means that there has been well thought out conspiracy over here to tamper the evidence, because now we know that extra service had to be given by Ankita to a particular VIP. Now, who is that VIP? Why is the government not trying to find out who that VIP is? And all those people who were present at that particular resort, should they not be questioned? In addition to this, there's one more fact. The CCTV footage, initially they said there's no CCTV footage because the CCTV footage was could not be taken. CCTVs weren't working. Now there is another version to it. They are saying, the police is saying that they have got the CCTV footage. From where? They couldn't have got it from inside the resort, right? So this means that that evidence has also been tampered with. In fact, inside the room of Ankita Bhandari, there could be her hair, her skin, somebody else's skin that could have been found if forensic evidence had been done. But there has been no collection of forensic evidence, and the reason for this has been that forensic evidence could only be collected by an expert team, and they have allowed the room to be tampered with. They have allowed people to walk in and out of the room, and I'm reminded of what happened in the Arushi murder case also. So the evidence is being destroyed deliberately. People are being protected because they have connections with the ruling party, the BJP, and not just the BJP, their fountainhead, the RSS. There is another news which I've seen on the post of Ashutosh Negi and on the Jago Uttarakhand page, where it has been mentioned that on conditions of anonymity, some villager has pointed out that if the resort area was dug up, there could be many more human remains which could be found. This is raising a whole lot of questions. In addition to that, there is another news that there was some VIP by the name of Mayank. I don't know what his second name is, but this Mayank was supposed to be the person who was, supposed to be going to this resort. So these are questions which the common people of the area know, but how is it that the government is not aware of it? The police is not making them aware of it. The police probably knows everything. There has to be an external agency to investigate this matter. It cannot be the Uttarakhand police or the present government. The chief minister needs to go. Crime rate from 2015 to 2022 has consistently been going up, and law and order has been completely shattered. In fact, there should be either governor's rule or president's rule according to whatever is the legal and correct resort that should be taken. But it doesn't seem like anybody in the center is even bothered about it. Look at the women leaders of the BJP. Not a single word is being spoken about them. Not by the local ones, not by the central ministers like Smriti Irani, who always makes such a hue and cry about every issue. But because people from RSS are involved, nobody is speaking a word. This is a great injustice being done to the girl who is no longer there and her family. I hope that investigation will be carried out by some external agency. Only then will the truth come out. The telephone details and all these need to be studied, which I don't think they're doing. Let's hope for the best, but in the present circumstances, there is no hope.